Hey guys, my name is David, and this is my first video about cooking in Tokyo. I moved here about 4 years ago, and honestly speaking, I love it, especially when it comes to food. There's so much variety here, and there's basically something for everyone. If you're into high-end restaurants, they've got that. If you want some cheap eats, they've got that. Something in between, they've got everything for you. And because of just how easy it is and how reasonable it is to get a delicious meal here, I just really haven't been cooking. However, we're on lockdown now. Because of COVID-19, I'm trying to self-isolate and avoid crowds, which means I need to cook a bit more for myself. And so that has led to me trying to up my cooking game just a bit. And so I was checking YouTube videos, and I came across this recipe by this French guy cooking called, his name is Alex. I'll add a link to the video in the description. He was cooking this dish called Cacio pepe, which is a pretty classic Italian pasta dish. And so I thought I'd give it a shot. Let's give this a shot. Cacio pepe has three ingredients: Parmesan Regiano, goat milk cheese, pasta, and pepper. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the really posh pepper that Alex used in his video, so I just got pepper from this shop called Kaldi, which is a pretty common shop in Tokyo, and I'll link it in the description. Parmesan cheese, also from the same shop, and pasta, also from the same shop. A quick tour of my slightly inadequate kitchen, but I think this is pretty typical of the kinds of kitchens you would find in an apartment in Tokyo. So I don't have a gas stove, although I think a lot of apartments do. What my apartment came with is IH, and it looks something like this. So basically, it's not it's electric, but it's a lot faster than electric. So basically, you turn this on, and it starts warming up. And this is my pan, like that. And you can see it's actually not heating up there's no coils heating up or anything like that. What it's doing is it's using some sort of magnetic thing to heat the pan. So it only works on pans that are, say, like iron. So it won't work on things like aluminum pans. Just kind of a little tidbit. Okay. The first thing Alex did is he roasted his pepper. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So basically, I've got my pan nice and hot. You can see here. So I've got my pan nice and hot, and I'm just going to toss the pepper in and just kind of move it around a bit. Okay, so I put got the peppers nice and roasted in here. I don't have a we call it like a spice crusher. I don't know what those are called. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour the peppers back into this little grinder here. So that way, when I'm ready to use them, I can grind them up. And maybe there's going to be a lot of people angry at me for doing this, but let's gotta make do with the tools I've got. Yeah, so basically I put the peppers back into my little pepper grinder, close that down, and then just put that back on. And now I've got some roasted peppers that should be ready for when I need them. right, so taste test. Here we go. Oh, it's pretty good. The sauce is like super addicting. I have to admit, it's like really silky. The pepper is good. Yeah, that's good. All right, one more bite. Maybe 2 more bites. Anyway, yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give the second video a shot at another time. I still have some Parmesan cheese left. I still have some pasta left. So I think the main thing I need to work on is how to get the sauce, which is coming from the starch, without overcooking the noodles. There's definitely a fine line there, and I think this is the main difficulty about this recipe is it's only 3 ingredients. It's super simple. And it's super hard to get right. So my first attempt was okay, but I think I can use some improvement, and hopefully I'll try that again and let you know how it goes.